Tell me when I'm back up. Are we good to go? Are we back up? Anybody? Hello? Okay. Hi everybody. Charter / Spectrum is the best internet service provider. This has happened almost every single night I've streamed. It's daily. I'm getting very sick of it. Anyways, let's try this again. I guess I hold attack, but when I was doing it, nothing was happening. I guess you just have to stand on it long enough. Yeah, like you can hear it grinding him, I guess. That's kind of weird. I don't really care if he hurts me. The blue spots. No, it's not the blue spots, actually. It's the front of the feet. The blue spots don't do anything. That's why it was messing up last time. I was aiming for the blue spots. Oops. Or maybe it is the blue spots, but it's like one spot of the blue that you hit. I don't know. It's weird. Oh my god. Can I fix? Okay, there's the camera. Oh, I'm probably gonna die. After they start sparking. They spark from me hitting them, don't they? Or is it after he stomps? I was hitting it and it was sparked. I'm not exactly sure now. Okay, it's when they're shining blue, it's not when they're sparking, you fools. It's when he attacks with them and they glow blue. You're supposed to do it. There we go. And they glow blue when they stomp. It's not indicated too well, but I got it now. Oh my god. What even hurt me? What is going on? Oh my god. I'm fucking dead. There's no rings left, I don't think. Yeah, do it. Dude, get a load of this. No, attack! Oh my god. There, I have a ring now. Yeah, it'd help if you could jump and do it. It cancels your jump. Okay, do it again. Yeah, get a load of this, get a load of this, get a load of this. Okay, oops. Oh, and I lost my ring. I'm just gonna die. You are bad at this. It's almost like this is a really bad boss fight. Could you imagine, maybe, that this game is not too good? Because, you know, it looks very polished right now, doesn't it? This fight really looks like it's very polished and has excellent hitboxes. Do your thing. Sonic's final fight wasn't that bad. It at least made sense and worked pretty well. This one's very finicky. Is it gonna stomp again? Get a load of this. There we go. No. Hey, whoever in the chat told me spin into him when he's on the ground, you're a liar, and I appreciate having to start the fight over because I listened to you. Thank you. Thank you. Last time I'll listen to the chat, that's for sure. Oh, so long. Salty. Yeah, no kidding. It's like I listened and I shouldn't have listened. Maybe you shouldn't gosh dang lie to somebody. Oops, that hurt me, I guess. He landed on you. No, actually he was on the ground already. I just did it into him and it hurt me. It's so funny. You're a dark side film now, and I'm epic. Okay, come on. Do your funny stomp. I don't care about your other shit. Yes, I got a load of it. I can't believe this. Ah. You're wrong. The way to beat him is by going into the pause menu and selecting exit game. What? It didn't work for you? You must be bad. Oh, what the fuck? The camera. No! Okay, thank you. Get a load of this. And then that. And then that. Hold still, camera. Let me jump on him. Okay. I can't get to him. Oh boy. We could get that back. Yeah. Okay. Stomp. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. No way. I can't believe this. Ah. Your mic sounds weird. Thank you. Maybe if we type that enough times, the mic will be replaced with a better one. You're right, you did do it.
You saved the day.
Oh my god, what are these? Time to run in circles and then jump away. There's Santa Claus. Yay. What the? Sonic, how are you running along that just fine? We will. Okay, I get it. He's so happy. There he is. Is it supposed to be him singing along to it? Because his mouth closes here and there. Oh god. There's when Sonic was taking his shoes off to tickle his feet. This is just a montage of that. Just Sonic enacting different fetishes upon him. Here's Sonic voring him. Oh, I remember that one. That's when Sonic inflated him. Oh yeah! That's the water sports. There's one that shared a diaper. Yeah, there he is, deli-tized. Someone should just do like a subtle hack of that. I love when people do stuff like that they do hacks and just don't tell anybody about it. They change one thing and you don't notice until the very end. We watched The Christmas Tree a year ago, and I uploaded my own version of it, and I changed only like 2 seconds at the end of the movie. And I watched the whole thing normally, and then that came up and it took everyone off guard. I just like that kind of thing. Instead of just making the whole thing really goofy, you change one thing about it. So if someone just replaced all of these little slideshows with renders of Sonic and Tails and Source Filmmaker tickling each other. And then everyone goes, huh, I don't remember that being in there. It was a little bit... Oh my god, they look terrible. Look at that. Yeah, that'd be good too. Is that you just replace the final little scrapbook image here with the pregnant Tails. That'd be pretty good. Julian would not do it. He doesn't like Sonic. Did he? I don't remember him ever drawing Sonic. Well, that one wasn't so bad. Tails is pretty short. Aren't all of these really short for the most part? Sonic's is the longest. Sonic's is the most fun. But I remember Knuckles is relatively short. There he is. He's got a little block next to his mouth. Sonic is a franchise that survived solely on its character designs. No, it's partially survived because there aren't really any children's games anymore.
Select your character.
No. Oh, look, he keeps his upgrades on him. That quote is from Ego Raptor. Oh, is it? Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Look at that, it's very scary. Okay, is that it?
As
No.
far back as I can remember, I've been living here on this dark island, always guarding the Master Emerald.
Well, it's not dark when the sun comes out.
I don't know why I was given this job, why it was my fate. Destined to be here forever.
So how does everyone know him? If all he does is defend it and he sits here all day, how does anyone know him by name and like recognize him? Look, there it is. It's Chows.
What's going on here? Oh no! Something's happened to the Master Emerald.
Yeah, it's something.
Huh?
Something is called it got broke.
Oh, I'll get you for this.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Oh,
Oomph.
hey, no fair.
Ah, hey, no fair. You get out of here, you.
Wait,
Okay. Mm.
what's happening to you? Come
What?
back here.
What's happening to you?
Whoa, that was incredible. I've never seen anything like it. Oh no, it's starting to happen.
Oh no.
Without the Master Emerald's power, this whole island will fall into the ocean.
Oh no. If the island falls into the ocean, that means that it's a normal island instead of a floating one.
It's up to me to find the missing pieces of the Master
He
Emerald.
can't handle the sun because apparently when the island is floating, it's never daytime. I mean, he said it was a dark island.
Anywhere
I don't know what that means. What do you guys say?
Knuckles, you should be able to get into City Hall.
Okay. I'll talk to the mayor. He knows me. Oh, wait, that's not City Hall, is it? What's City Hall? What is City Hall? I thought that was City Hall right here. Oh. Did anybody see that? Am I gonna get in trouble? Alright. Okay. So, is that what she meant by you should be able to get into City Hall? As you can break into City Hall? She made it sound like I was invited. Oop. Oh boy. That's obnoxious that they put a spring right there. I'll go this way. Also, is this City Hall right now? There's a bunch of buildings inside the building. What do you guys say?
Emeralds can even be found inside enemy
No.
characters.
What do you guys say?
This way.
Oh, I didn't watch. She went that way. My thing isn't going off. It's up there. Oh, yep, there it is. I'm sorry you all have to hear that. I'm sorry you all have to hear that.
The tanks on the building tops can be broken if you punch them.
I'm sorry you all had to hear that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you all had to hear that. It wasn't me.
Emeralds can be found in items broken by a touch.
Oh no, it's the police. Saw me break into the building. Where's this last one? Can you say this way?
The
No.
tanks on the building tops can be broken
It's not up
if
here,
you
you
punch them.
gosh dang fool. Tell me where it is.
Emeralds can be found
It's
in
not over
items
there.
broken by a touch.
It's over here. I'm a dumb idiot.
Found it. Good enough.
Good enough. It's the right attitude to have. No. He's not that strong.
You can go to the casino area at nighttime.
Okay, well I guess that's where I need to go. You're not gonna let me go through that way. I hate when you can't use the train station to get there. You're not Alexander. That's a different game. A game I'd like to be playing.
No trains are currently in service.
Thank you, Erica. Rouge. Whichever one you want to be. Why is Nil Bleed on a PSN? There we go. Do I have to play pinball too? Nope. That's fantastic. This is the easiest location to find emerald pieces in. Oh, that was stupid of me. Look at this crazy fucker. What the hell? Excuse me, can I change my camera to look at him? Oh my god. Look at him. Huh. Oh well. Okay, so it's over here somewhere. Over here? No. It's over here. Well, where is it? Is it in him? Yep. Okay, so there's one more. Oh, hey, I want that. Give me some of that. Lift your thing again. Hey, give me that. Okay, or don't. I want the invincibility, give me it. It's almost like go down. It's right here, you fool. It's not down.
Found it. Good enough.
Oh no. Get this shit away from me. That was fast. Yeah, all these are really fast. Everything that's not Sonic is pretty quick.
Where in the
If you don't
world
like
am
one
I?
of them, at least it goes by pretty quick. Wait a second. Trees,
This is very
grass,
strange.
dirt, a staircase even. Who is this? Oh god, he looks terrible.
Father, please don't.
Recall that 7 emeralds are essential to our survival. It is for the good of all our people.
How can I make you understand?
Mom.
Attacking other countries, stealing and killing. Can't be the right path to peace.
What countries is he attacking?
To take their holy grounds. I beg you, Father.
Who did they kill? That was weird.
Huh? Now where am I? Back in Station Square, I see.
Very observant.
What's going on here anyway?
Good question. Why is this bit? What's going on here anyways? Is this age regression roleplay we're doing? You're a little baby? Need your diaper changed? Alright, Sonic, we'll do this. I can't do.
I wonder what those guys are doing.
Yeah, I wonder too. Alright.
No trains are currently in service.
Hey, it's Dr. Egg.
Why is he staying at the hotel?
What's he got there?
His glove is
It's
weird.
gotta be a part of the Master Emerald. Hold on.
He's not holding anything. His glove was just... Okay. Well...
Eggman, give me back
Eggman.
Master Emerald.
Knuckles.
New Knuckles.
Oh, this isn't what you're after.
You're right.
That's okay, though. I can use you as a guinea pig to test it. Chaos! Chaos!
Chaos? It's that creature again. The same one I saw on my island.
Excuse me, your island? You didn't make it, Knuckles. It's not yours.
I'm sure of it. He saved me the trouble of looking for him. Now I'll get him good.
Yeah, get him good. I remember I had one of the Sonic Adventure toys, and it was Knuckles, and he had magnets on his feet.
Way to go, Chaos!
Changing shape won't scare me.
Uh-huh.
Fine, give it your best shot.
Yep. Okay. Oh no, it's chaos too. I hope nobody in the hotel cares about this right now. Okay. Ow. Ooh. These boss fights are real intense. I don't know if I could handle it. It's Amy after this, unfortunately. Oh, come on, just go away. There we go. Oh no, it's this move. It didn't do
Is that all
anything.
you got?
My brother had a huge vial action figure they threw at my head and it fell apart when it hit the ground. My brother did the same thing. We had those Zelda toys that came out after Ocarina of Time. He had one of Link and Ganondorf, and he threw the Link one directly at my head, and all of his limbs popped off at the same time, and his chest shattered open.
Yeah, that still doesn't faze me. You hear?
I know something that might. It's about Sonic.
What? What about Sonic?
He's cool.
He's after the pieces of the Master Emerald too.
What do you mean?
You're not the only one on a wild goose chase, idiot. Why should I ruin your surprise?
I trust you. Let me walk in place now.
I wonder what he meant by that. I'd better find Sonic.
What? Okay.
I wonder
I'm just
why
here
Sonic
now.
Is after the Master Emerald. I'd better work fast and get to the bottom of this.
But first, I need to play a level for no reason. Which one could it be? Which stage does it want me to go to? Clearly not that one. Does it want me to go up here? I mean, it's open. Whoops, I ran right in the wall. Didn't even do nothing to me. Look, I can even do this. How about that? Okay. He stinks. I don't like him. But you can't kill him because he's in a cage. You doing any of the Chow Garden? Absolutely not. The Chow Garden is terrible. Look at this fun area. Huh. I recognize this place. What is this funny thing? We vibrate on this wall and then take a big fall. Wee fun. What's over here? Wee. Oh!
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
I think the Chow Garden's really boring in any game. Is there a minecart here? There is not. Huh. Why is everybody directly saying stuff about weed to me right now?
Wasn't there something shiny in the
Maybe
cave?
there's something shiny in the case. What the heck does that mean? I see nothing. We go near that place to get the shiny power up. I didn't see nothing when I was over here. See, it's not here. You fucking fibber. This is the only other cave I can think of. Oh, and what do you know? Does it power up?
You've got the shovel claw. Now you can dig through dirt and stone. Press the jump and action buttons simultaneously.
Wait, what? How do you do it? I wasn't actually... I was looking at the chat, which was a mistake anyways because everyone's being stupid. How do I do it? Oh boy. Oh no, now I feel dumb. What'd she say? Jump and action button. No, that just cancels my jump. You liar. There we go. Okay. Not jump and... Whatever. That's really awkward. I didn't actually expect them to do that. Okay. And I was supposed to take this, the top. That's what I thought it said. It was jump and action button. I didn't realize that means jump and action at the exact same time. I thought that meant jump and then do it like Sonic Adventure 2. I don't remember this power-up, I'm sorry. Okay, sure, we'll run along this. Okay, you're going away. Well, that's one way of using it.
Emeralds are sometimes found underground. Try digging for them.
Okay. Well, this one isn't.
This way.
Which way? I didn't... she went down that way. Right? Or am I crazy? Thought she went in that direction. Oh boy. I don't know. So which way? That way? Okay. Somewhere over here? That's right there. Well, that took no time.
Found it.
Do people say the song is bad? This is a good one.
Good enough.
Yeah, you didn't have to dig for a single one of those. No, that's in 2. He says, I found them. Okay, time to fall down the hole.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
I guess I gotta take the choo-choo back. Oh, whoa, wee, fun. Oh, to the train, yes. Yeah, they all show up. The radars will show you every single one individually. So if you're near 3 of them at the same time, all 3 will go off, which is nice. The only reason that 2 made the change is probably for the scoring system. Except you can still grab the other emerald shards.
Go to the mystic.
Oh, I guess I don't come back
Find
here.
something.
Any plans to stream too? I probably will. I streamed it last year getting all the emblems, but I'll probably do it again. I didn't show every single emblem when I streamed either, because I did end up getting all of them, but a lot of them were off stream. So if I play it again, I will be playing it on the PS3, and I'll go for every emblem again, which is going to be hell. It was so shitty going for every single one. Alright, I gotta fight Sonic. What am I thinking? I gotta say, oh no.
There's Sonic. Eggman was right. What's that in his hand? It looks like a piece of the
Eggman was right. There is a blue hedgehog, and his name is Sonic.
Hey, Knuckles! Whoa! What do you think you're doing?
All right. Put him up. Hand over the emerald now.
That's not gonna happen, buddy!
Okay. Then I will have to kill you.
Oh no! Oh no!
Quit imitating me.
Oh jeez! Oh no, the chaos!
Oh, jeesh. Ah.
Eggman. What's he doing here?
Uh-oh. That's all there is to it. You guys are too easy.
That's a chaos emerald.
Wow.
First come, first
Who
served,
knew?
they say. And you served me too well.
I hope I have to fight the one in the water that isn't any fun to fight.
Can't get away with this! Knuckles, did you let him trick you again?
You weren't.
Smooth move, Knucklehead!
What does that even mean anyways? Like, you weren't? How was he tricked? In what way was he tricked? Because he fought you? Because that was your fault.
Come here, my hungry.
Oh no, he's the boringest one. Great. Now look what it
I'll
is.
make him eat dirt.
Yeah, this one sure is fun. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, he made the thing fall. Oh, how will I ever beat him now? Oh no. Oh, wee. Fun. I hope I don't have to jump on his head again. Oh no. Oh my god, is his health meter big enough? Yeah, I never understood why the water is like this in this area. It's really confusing. Go away. Ugh. Look how they rigged his dreadlocks. You can't even have him make it like blow in the wind properly. I do like how the spinning ball flickers every other frame. It's running at 60. That at least looks decent. I think that looks good. I think the turning into a ball actually looks pretty good in this game. That's what I would want. To put a texture on it too, to make it look like him.
Is that all you got?
Which Sonic game is your favorite? 3 and Knuckles or the Steam port of CD? What's your opinion of Mania? I am looking forward to it. I'm very sad they had to... apparently that was because of Sega that they had to put in older stages and like remix them and everything. Apparently Sega wanted them to do that, I think, from what I read. But what they're doing with those at least looks kind of interesting. The new stages look really, really fun. And the music's fantastic for them too. Animations are beautiful. It's looking like it's gonna be really solid. Like, I don't think there's any way they can do it wrong. It's probably just going to be a really good game. Because, I mean, I played the CD port on Steam. I know that these people know how to do a Sonic game. They did good fan projects in the past. The port work they did was phenomenal. And the ideas they have for the new stages look like a lot of fun. So, I'm actually really looking forward to it. I'm sure Aaron will hate it when it comes out on principle that it's Sonic, but I'm actually looking forward to it. I really am. It's one of the only games right now I'm kind of looking forward to. So, here's hoping it's good. Although, based off everything I've seen, it probably is going to be.
Hey Knuckles, whatever happened to your unfinished business?
Oh, what a fucker. Fuckhog. What's your problem, you piece of shit?
We better go after the egg carrier.
Yeah, go do that. Oh god, why? Oh! Mania looks pretty flawless though, for just everything. It's exactly what I want. They know how to do Sonic physics anyways, because they did all those ports. They know how to do physics, they know how to design a level around physics, and just making something entertaining. It looks like it runs solid, lots of really cool visual effects, amazing sprite work, really good music. It's just gonna be good. Oh, I have to head back, I guess. Are you gonna play Forces? I'll probably play Forces, but I don't really want to. I'm not really interested. It seems like it's just being done to kind of be safe. That's why Classic Sonic is back. It made Generation sell, right? So, I care a lot more about Mania. Mania will probably review a lot better than Forces even. You know what, maybe not, I don't know.
2 stone statues. The door to the past.
Mania should review better than Forces. I would be surprised if critics actually said Forces is better.
2 stone
Yes, you told me that. I understand. So I gotta find the 2 stone statues to open the door to the past. There's little altars for them. I don't know if they're in these woods. I forget where they are. This is how you pad out your game length. I think this is the only location in the game I hate. This is the forest. There's nothing here. I hate this music. I don't know why. I think it's completely fine. I think it's relaxing. I like it. I think almost every song on the soundtrack is great. I can't complain about any of them. Chris was telling me he hated this song too. Sonic R now. I played Sonic R during stream. I forgot that the Forgot that the PC one was very different from the actual console one. Well, where are these things?
Two stone statues.
I hate this music. Actually, it's real. Did you not understand that? I was reading the chat, you fool. Try to shorthand the situation better. Or is that a response to someone in the chat? If that's the case, then I'm the fool. Now I'm the fool. Turn this shit. You know, if you're gonna keep typing, turn this off. You may as well just leave. That's what I'm streaming. I'm not gonna turn it off until I finish it. What are these gosh dang... Is that my laptop? I really hope this thing isn't just gonna overheat and pass out. 'Cause that's what happened before. You know, it would help if Bimani wasn't so uptight. They really want to shut your account down. If they weren't so uptight, I wouldn't be leaving my PC on for days and days straight. Piss gloves. Are you looking forward to frogs? What do you mean looking forward to frogs? Is that what I think it means? Or are you talking about Big the Cat, because I already played Big? Why do they want to shut down your account? Because they're really uptight about their... It's part of why the Bimani scene is so small and limited. They're really uptight about everyone who uses their website, to the point that almost everyone who was a user on there when it first started doesn't have an account anymore. You pretty much have to... There it is. How did I not see that? I'm a moron. They make you...
The door to the past.
They want you to have a really good ratio for seeding, except almost no one downloads anything because barely anyone uses the website. So your alternative method that they didn't have at one point, so you really would just lose your account forever, was that you get little bonus points for keeping a file seeding, even if no one's downloading it. But because of how slow it is, because you can exchange the points for a better ratio, because of how slow it is, you basically have to leave your computer on 24 hours a day for a straight week to be able to correct yourself for even downloading one file. And that's if you download something like a soundtrack. It's really shitty. Or are you some kind of dirty pirate? No, I'm somebody who wants to play I want to play rhythm games, and Konami decided, hey, let's just not care about our American audience. Let's never introduce this in America. You want soundtracks? I don't want soundtracks, I want the games. But you can't get the games unless you've been a member for... It's complex. Yes, that's part of it too. Bimani will shut down your account if it's inactive for, I think, a month. I forget what it is. They are really, really stingy. For no real reason. What do you think about Asu? I like the original Owendon games on DS. I like Elite Beat Agents. I don't really care for it as a PC game because it wasn't intended to be played with a mouse. I know people say use a tablet, but it's also a lot of the magic is lost by making it into a simulator. Part of the reason those games are fun is because the artwork, the soundtracks themselves. The charts that people make are also pretty terrible, usually. People go overboard with them, they're not very fun. I'd rather just have an actual Owen game again. And what's upsetting to me is that people are only aware of that too. They're not aware of Owen itself. Any specific reason you like Guilty Gear? I like how it plays a lot. I like pretty much everything about Guilty Gear, honestly. I like the character designs a lot. I like the soundtrack a lot. I like almost every single thing about it. I think the gameplay is really fun. Not to mention, I think some of the decisions they've made for the gameplay are pretty smart for a fighting game. It's stuff that I think other fighting games could learn from. And it's a shame that they're not going to ever adopt anything from it because people devalue it a lot because it's an anime fighter, which translates to it's a game that has air dashing. Even though there's Capcom fighters that have had air dashing, we don't consider those anime fighters. It's a really solid series. They're good games.
Now you've got fighting gloves.
Great.
To store up power, hold down the action button. Now you can do the maximum heat knuckles attack.
The maximum heat knuckles attack. Thoughts on people wanting to get tattoos of Oni plays? Are you asking that just because of the one tweet? Because I already gave an answer on that. I was just saying, like, it's up to them. It's flattering, but I'd feel really bad if someone did it because I think they would regret it for the rest of their lives. Especially like Oni Plays is just a thing we're doing to all support each other. Like we can work on projects and everything. If it ever happened to stop, then it's like, okay, you have a tattoo for the rest of your life now of this thing that didn't go for very long. Mick has the sleepy cabin tattoo. I wonder how he feels about that. Probably fine. He probably doesn't care. So where's the silver one? You have to dig it up. No, you don't. Do you have to dig it up? Where do you dig it up? I didn't say Mick would exactly regret it, but I think that just the idea of that, I would personally regret something like that. Having a tattoo is something that didn't even last.
Two stone statues. The door to the past.
Okay, so it's marked as a thing you need to dig up. I wonder what it could even be. How do you feel about the guard meter making block strings super important? Is that supposed to be a downside? I'm fine with that. I like the idea of the guard meter because it's not like it's not like, didn't BlazBlue have guard crush? KOF has guard crush. Guard crushing I'm okay with, but at the same time, guard crushing it can sometimes be annoying because there's situations where you're being punished, not necessarily for doing anything wrong. You can get into setups where you're just gonna get a guard crush and get fucked over for it. Usually it doesn't happen in any of those games, but there's some fighting games that have guard crush and that can happen. But with Guilty Gear in specific, it's not like you lose your option to guard. It's just if you now end up getting hit, you're gonna get fucked over royally for it because your guard meter got filled up. It affects damage scaling, and if it's filled enough, it turns into counter hits. It's an interesting idea. There it is. Jesus Christ, that took forever to find. Sleepycast isn't over. There are 4 episodes left. I mean, yes, but also consider it took almost a year to do 1 episode. It's going to be very spread out probably because everyone needs to be free to do it. What's on Puyo Puyo? Everyone keeps asking me that. I've talked about it a billion times already. I love those games a lot, and I'm glad we got Puyo Tetris over here finally. I just wish it wasn't on. It's, you know, it got ported to everything, didn't it? I would much rather play it on something that wasn't the Switch because I want to play it with a D-pad. I don't want to use an analog stick. That's on Poi Poi. I'm surprised they don't have Poi Poi at the office because that could actually be kind of fun playing Poi Poi too. Poi Poi is very simple, but it's kind of fun. Scoring system in it's weird. I remember that about it. I remember just winning every fight in it, and you can still lose because of its scoring. But they're fun games. They're fun. They're very simple, but they're fun.
This way.
Like the new Tetris. When you say the new Tetris, do you mean the one on N64, or do you mean like the newest Tetris game that came out? My favorite is Tetris the Grandmaster, but well, Grandmaster 2, right? I like, I remember I liked Magical Tetris. That was the Disney one. I remembered I liked that because that had some fun ideas. And, correct me if I'm wrong on that one. You know what, maybe New Tetris came up before it, but that was one of the first ones I at least played that had, combos in it, where you clear lines with each piece one by one. Which made it pretty fun doing that. Satisfying. Really good soundtrack. That game has a great soundtrack. If you can look up the Magical Tetris soundtrack, it's really, really good. Although I know some of it's based off of just stock music loops. This is a... Does anyone remember the really lousy cartoon What's with Andy? I remember the end... This is what let me know that it was stock music. The end of one of the episodes, if you look up Donald Duck's theme from Magical Tetris, one of the ending... I forget what episode it was. What was it? Why do I remember this show anyways? It sucked. It was, what was it? It was Delivery. Why do I remember this? I watched that show when I was like 10. Why the fuck do I remember that? They started a fake band and they were called Delivery, and it was going to be an epic prank. And at the end of the episode, when everybody's chasing him, I guess that's why I remember this. Everyone's chasing him, and the song that's playing is Donald Duck's theme from Magical Tetris, and that made me realize, because I remember hearing that as a kid, I was like, wait, what? I've heard that before. Why is that in the show? And I realized, like, oh, wait, that's stock music, isn't it? No wonder people kind of hate you. Your caricature always has his eyes have closed, smug face till he fits your voice. Oh, thank you. It's, you're... Glad to have you watching. Thanks. It's very flattering. It's right here. Oh, it was right there. What the fuck?
Good enough.
Yeah, take me back to the... oh, Jesus, his eyes are going... You see that? They clipped right out of him.
Where am I?
No wonder people hate you. What a weird thing to say. I mean, someone got really mad earlier. I think that was a good clue in earlier, especially because I said a few days. I said this at the beginning of the stream. A few days back, I made mention of the fact that oh, you can actually revisit here. I mentioned how I was hamming up the response I was giving to comments, just to kind of show what that reads as if people seriously listen to every little thing that people complained and nitpicked about, because it's just Let's Plays. You can't do too much. People are people. It's just friends sitting on a couch. But, someone earlier was really mad about the Samurai Jack stuff I was saying, even though I was saying both compliments and things that I had issues with. I was saying both. I said how the first 3 episodes were absolutely phenomenal. I keep recommending it too. Please watch Samurai Jack, this new season. Please watch it, because even though it kind of falls apart, the beginning is excellent, and those first 3 episodes you at least really should see, because they're phenomenal. They're really, really good. But since I both complimented and said what I kind of took issue with, they said that I was exclusively negative, and the follow-up response, because I said, like, well, I complimented it too. They said, you only complimented it so you could insult it. So I think that is probably just the mindset people have with me, is like, I only like things to hate things. This is why I really don't care at this point what people say.
My father is coming here soon, and I fear what may happen. You must take everyone away from here. Oh, please.
Why'd she bring me here? You care too much. Okay. I don't think that's a bad thing.
You can't leave this place? I understand. Let me talk to my father.
The problem would be if I was letting it destroy me or something. I'm not going to pretend that I don't actually listen to feedback, because I do listen to feedback. And I'd rather be in a position to be doing that as opposed
Don't
to
worry, my friends. I won't
pretending
let you
everything's
down.
perfect and just doing things to spite people.
I must do something quickly.
Those Chow look disgusting. Also, here's Knuckles. Do you like essay 1 or 2 more? I actually like 1 more, because while 1 can be very boring at points, 1 can also be a lot of fun, specifically Sonic. Sonic is amazing in 1, and Sonic has a lot of stages in 1. Sonic doesn't have as many stages in 2.
Wait a minute.
Actually, does he? Counting Green Hill Zone?
I have to restore
Let's
them to where
think.
they belong.
City Escape. I was about to say Pearl Harbor. Metal Harbor. What's the pyramid one called? Well, there's that one. There's what's the other one? Crazy Gadget, which sucks really bad.
It's still incomplete.
The final area, I forget what it was called.
Find the remaining pieces, wherever they are.
I feel like there was another one, wasn't there?
Hey,
Oh yeah, there's that one. There's a Green Forest.
it's Eggman's
There's
flying
the
fortress. That's where
final,
the rest of the pieces must
the whole core level for him. And Green Hill Zone you can unlock, which is 8 levels. I think this is 8 levels for Sonic too.
is.
But if you're not including Green Hill Zone, because that's an unlockable bonus, and it's very short. 7 for Sonic.
Hey, isn't that one of Eggman's robots?
And pretty much every single stage for
I know.
every stage for Sonic in this is
Falling back
decent.
to Eggman's base.
Oh, his mouth goes aside sometimes. Even the worst for Sonic are pretty fun in this, just because you can goof around in them pretty hard. Sonic is really fun to play as in this. In 2 he's more limited because even though he has more moves, they're all mapped to one button. If you want to do the somersault, which sucks, I hate the somersault. It kills your momentum and puts you to a stop for about 2 seconds. You press the B button, which, you know, that's fun. I'd much rather have that than a spin dash that I could use anywhere. You do have the spin dash, but you have to stop yourself completely and hold down B if you want to spin dash. And it's not as broken as it is in this. Can't move as quick as you do in this either. It's much more stilted as a game compared to this. And I mean, this game's all over the place because it's very, very broken. But I appreciate that it is, because it means you can goof with it a lot more. And that's why I like it more. It also just feels more like Sonic to me.
A huge building has appeared deep in the jungle.
Deep in the jungle. Are you asking me to take the minecart again? Am I already doing the final level? Okay. What do you think of Digimon? Are you asking because of a certain frog? We doing this again? Oh my god. Jesus, calm down. Oh god. You can spin dash off an edge in Final Rush and skip half the level. Are we talking about Final Rush is Adventure 2, right?
Just what I
You don't skip half the level, you skip like a quarter of it, and it's actually slower to do that. There's points on that stage you can spin dash though to really heavily shortcut it, but you also need to prepare yourself for the camera angle dramatically changing each time you do it, which makes it not a thing you can really just do unless you memorize that. That's my biggest issue with Adventure 2. If you do know shortcuts and exploits, the game wrestles with you for knowing them. The camera really fights with you and tries to get you killed for even attempting them, while they don't really do it in this. I mean, you saw me playing as Tails, they didn't give a shit. You can do whatever the hell you want, they don't care. And I appreciate that kind of thing. That's why I like Mario 64 so much. You can take shortcuts like crazy in that game. The movement is a lot of fun in Mario 64. Oh my god, Mario 64 is phenomenal. It's such a good game. Also, I need to put tape over this window because there's all these mosquitoes and moths getting in.
Find the entrance to the sky deck. The Master Emerald is there.
To the sky deck. It's not through here, is it? No, this is a swimming pool. This room has no purpose. Also, forget anybody who says the controls in Mario 64 suck, because they are some of the finest in a 3D platformer. The camera is the only thing I can understand someone having an issue with. Oh, cool ring trail. Something tells me you don't want me climbing these walls. I'm gonna do it anyways. Whee. Okay, I can't get up there, can I can't go through any of these. Oh, what? I go through that one. Look, it's the funny room. Now I'm the king of the castle. What is this room? I love it. See, this is part of why I like this game. There's just stupid shit like this. They have a lot of fun things thrown in. Like this. What is this all about? I also remember these rooms being lit much better in the Dreamcast one. This game has a lot of enemies in it too. It's just it's overall a lot larger than 2 was. 2 is much more polished, but that's not necessarily a good thing because it just you notice the flaws of this gameplay style even more through Sonic Adventure 2. Both can be fun at points. Both can be extremely irritating at points. But I'd say this is rarely irritating. It's usually, at its worst, boring. Sonic Adventure 2, half the game is irritating beyond belief. I like Sunshine. 64 is still my favorite 3D Mario game though. Purely because the control scheme. You have to go into the tunnel at the bottom of the pool. Oh, is there a tunnel at the bottom of the pool? I don't remember that being there. I remember the pool room being completely useless. Oh, yeah, it's drained. I thought it was filled with water because it was blue. Take it even with the controller too. We're talking about the N64 controller. I never hated the N64 controller. I don't understand people who do. I think it's people who didn't grow up with it. So the 3-prong thing is weird to them when I've never had issue with it. It makes complete sense to me. I don't think it's that big of a deal. People give it a harder time than it deserves. And in a way, there's some intelligence behind its design. It's very strange. I like the GameCube controller a lot, but I think the N64 controller is decent. And its analog stick, you kind of want it for certain games, just because it really gives you feedback, since there's a lot of resistance on it. But I mean, that's what the idea of it is. It's 2 controllers in one. If you grip the left of it, it's essentially a Super Nintendo controller with 6 face buttons, which it would be absolutely perfect for fighting games, but there weren't many on the N64. And then if you grip the middle, it's an analog controller. Your L button becomes the Z button. That's why you have something like the nunchuck on the Wii. That's what the middle prong is kind of acting as. War Gods, MK Trilogy. You're right, like I said, not many choices for fighting games. I wonder where these are. Probably in enemies or something. Whoa, the hell shot me? So, be up from here. Oh. Is it in there or something? Is there another area that I can get to? That's what it seems like. Warning. Yeah, I guess. Whoop. So it was over here somewhere. Oh, it's right there. I was blind. It was stupid of me. I thought that was part of it. I didn't realize. So I'm guessing I have to tilt it to get the rest of them. Whoop, that was stupid of me. I just want to make sure there's nothing else that I could get right now before I tilt it. Well, thank you. That was actually pretty helpful. Okay, and now I guess I'll try to tilt it because I saw I was in that room that said I need to tilt it. Where do you tilt it? Up here? Is this it?
Either push
Yep.
or pull the lever to control the ship's tilt.
Well, okay, do I take that? Did it do anything? Oh, there we go. Did that open it? Doesn't look it. I gotta do it the other way. I was wrong. I'm stupid. I thought you can just push it by walking into it. You have to hold B and then tilt the direction. But you have to give it a bit. Like, right now he isn't even... Hey, come on. Stop that. No, grab it! Okay, this way. There we go. Jesus. Wasn't it in here, I thought? Is it in the other one? Oh, it's in the other one. Okay. No, give me it. There we go.
Good enough. The last missing piece. All right. Now, to restore the master.
Yeah, you do that. Huh? There's two of you.
Oh no, not again. What is the meaning of this?
What is the meaning of this? Is he gonna say that's bad? Let's leave him. Let's see if he says it. He probably says, "Oh no." Place your bets. What's he gonna say? Get some soda.
I'd better hurry.
Let's get some soda.
I'd better hurry.
Let's tape up this window. 'Cause I don't want any more bugs getting in here. Where's this coming from? Is it right here? Am I getting it from? I think it is. That should do it. Yep, that should do it. More bugs getting in here. Okay, so does he just not say anything?
I'd better.
Yeah, I guess he just says I better hurry. That's boring.
Hey, what happened here?
I couldn't stop them. They came, and my father. I had no idea how bad this would turn out. I'm shocked.
Oh no.
Look, it's the emerald. Wait.
Okay, that's that.
Is this a dream?
Is this Word Up
It's more like a
magazine?
nightmare.
Salt and Pepper? Heavy D up in the limousine?
Your friends are in front of the ship fighting. Help
Oh,
them.
okay. Thank you.
I finally found all of the missing emerald pieces, but I still can't figure out that creepy monster. Huh? What's that?
His shadow got really big. Hi, Julian. Are you okay? Are you okay, Julian? 3, 4, 5, 6. You okay, Julian? Because you've been asleep for 12 hours.
Not again! I hate you!
Okay.
Hey, Sonic!
There you are, Knuckles. About time.
I will return!
Eggman, come back.
I'd better let Sonic handle it from here. He'll do okay.
He'll do okay.
Now, I must return to Angel Island and the Master Emerald. No, it can't be. I guess he didn't get enough the first time.
I thought you said you were going to leave with the
Stop me from
Sonic.
restoring the Master Emerald.
Oh, I guess I'm dead.
If only you could
Yeah, I'm not
try and
stupid.
think of a way.
I didn't know the black clouds hurt you. Well, I guess I am stupid. It's also not running too well. Do the black clouds spin in circles? Or did they just stay there? Where do the freezy things go? There they are. Can you lift it? There you go. Hit the ice robots. Thank you. I've never done this before. I like when he does that. He looks really goofy. Okay, give him one of these. Okay. You gonna lift it? There you go. It didn't blow up on him. Well, that works too. Sorry for having delayed. Jesus, thank you. You should be. Hi, Julian. Hi, Julian. You died twice already. Yeah, because they bumped into the smoke cloud and I don't know if it kills you. Sometimes people can take deaths in games because they aren't aware of their surroundings.
Is that all you got?
I probably sound way bitter saying that, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound grumpy, I'm just saying. I guess I just have to do that more. I gotta do my goofy voice.
Yeah, you're finished. What's
Nice.
to return the Master Emerald safely to my island.
Yeah, take it to the island. Or just stand there and look at that. Is the little baby going to cry? Yes. You have to ask that? No, Julian saw the finale. He was awake for about 10-20 minutes. Why is everyone so sassy tonight? That's what I'd like to know. Oops. Knuckles, you're going through the floor a little bit. Oh, two. Ding Dong seems like someone who would load JRPGs on principle except one he played as a kid.
All is well.
Oh, okay. I'm glad everyone wants me to be Aaron.
The island had been restored.
Why does everybody do that? Why does everybody just want me to be this this villain? I wonder why the shadows are never lined up right with the floor. Oh, the video clip got played in reverse. To the heavens it goes. Oh no, it's going too high. Knuckles, you're in space.
I'll probably be on this floating island forever,
Well, yeah, that's your fault.
guarding the Master Emerald again. I may not know the whole story behind this, but perhaps it's better that way. I'm at peace once more.
The end. That's it. When I see Sonic Adventure DX, the DX always looks like a screaming face to me. So it's making a really unpleasant expression. I'd rather flex my muscles. Here he is, Parappa the Rapper, everybody. It's true, he did chuckle in Sonic 3. Not only that, but he defeated Super Sonic. And knocked all the emeralds out of him. Ooh. People in the chat, give me advice. What's a way I can make jokes at the expense of people who say really bitter, angry things without everyone just getting mad at it? I want to goof people who goof me, but apparently it just upsets everyone if I do it. I need tips and tricks. How come you're getting your stick shipped if you use keyboard? Because I think I've realized I use keyboard for Guilty Gear mostly, for double tapping and everything, and half circle shortcuts, and that make it easier. When I was playing Third Strike again, I realized, like, holy shit, inputs in this game are very precise. I don't think I can consistently do half circles. So it's better to get a stick for that. I do have a stick, so I'm waiting on that. Say that they're cuts. I guess that works. I'm having one shipped over, you fool. Mike Matei is running multiple accounts because you guys keep making fun of him. What? What do you mean? Wait, what does that mean? Running multiple accounts? I remember that. He's rolling his eyes. I'm actually confused. What do people mean by that? That he's making multiple accounts? Oh, is that a reference to this chat? Is that what the joke was? I thought you were saying, like, he's getting upset about brown bricks, so he actually has been making other accounts for some purpose on YouTube. I didn't pick up on it, I'm sorry. That's the old model. Yeah, he is. He's doing damage control on brown bricks. He really does just need to embrace it. It's come full circle. It's funny now.
Select your character.
Ugh. Here it comes, the worst one. Look at her pupils wobbling. She looks great. Worst part of the game right here. That's what I say after coming back from the store too.
Same old thing. Same place, different day. I miss the good old days. Hanging out with my hero, Sonic. Chasing bad guys.
What is this location?
Blowing them away. But now he's gone. And there's nothing left to do. But shot till I dropped. There was always something fun to do with Sonic around. I really miss him.
I really miss him.
What's going on here? Is there an eclipse today or what? Nobody forecast a storm or anything.
Oh, it's 9/11.
Eggman, can it be? What's that? Ah! Watch it! Watch it! Ow! You should watch where you're going, buddy.
Oh,
Hey, are you alright?
it's a Bird. It's a robot.
What's this? Uh-oh.
That's most of the dialogue in this game, isn't it? Where am I? What's this?
Yikes! You almost ran me over, creep! Oh no! Let's get out of here!
That's a dead end. That thing looks cool.
That was one of Eggman's robots, huh?
Very
He must
observant.
have captured you, and somehow you got away, right?
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I'll do my best to keep us both from harm. I'll stand by you all the way.
Great. You do that. Your hammer only appears when you're running for some reason. Okay, that was fun. There you go. Here's Amy. Pretty cool. What about this guy? Can she not even lift him? Oh, she can lift him. Thank goodness. He got embedded in that. Alright, let's throw this guy into the ocean. Bye. Oh. Wait, come back here, you. Okay, but what? Get out of here. There we go. See ya. I'm not gonna do an upskirt.
Something good may happen at the casino area.
Something good may happen. Well, actually, the subtitle said may happen. She said can happen. Right? Or am I tired on mishearing? Okay, what? Something good can happen. Show me what good can happen. Something good did happen!
My hero. Long time no see.
Amy!
What's your problem? See, this little birdie's got in trouble. I think you should be his bodyguard a little while.
What?
Doesn't matter. We'll just tag along.
What is this?
No way!
Okay, bye.
Come on, don't run away. Oh!
Why do people like Amy? Okay, that was that, I guess.
No trains are currently in service.
Can I go in the casino? No. Why do you like a frog tuba? Oh, come on, that's different, okay? He'd be fun to hang out with. Alright? She wouldn't. She'd just be annoying. Well, some lighting change. No, thank you. Okay, where do I go?
Wasn't there a place where you couldn't get in alone?
Yep. You're right.
Wait up, Sonic! Not fair! I can't run as fast as you! Ah, look! Eggman's robot's on the loose!
I hate it that you rely on the red orbs the whole game. Do you hate that it tells you where to go, or do you hate that I'm using it? I'm using it because I don't like doing the overworld hub stuff.
Look! It says cute couples can get
If I didn't use it and I got lost, you'd be saying, why don't you read the tutorials?
waiting for!
So lose.
Wait! I give up. She's so weird.
She's so weird. Okay.
Press all 3 buttons and the door should open.
Does she really only have 3 levels? Does whoever typed that right? Because Big only had like 4 levels, and Big's levels were really short. I remember Amy's being kind of long. Oh. I don't think there's a problem with the red orb thing. I don't actually have an issue with that. I can't complain about it because there's a lot of portions in this game where you probably would want to resort to it to figure out where you need to go next. They sort of guide you. They also the camera's not doing me any favors. They also sort of don't guide you at points. Like, they'll tell you the train's non-service, so you go, okay, it has to be something in Station Square. But what? Yeah, this camera is not being so great. I'm glad I can play as a slow character who can't do anything. It's like when that was a stretch goal for Mighty Number 9 was that they added the call character, and it's just you're playing as a gimped version as Beck. You can't move quick, you can't really shoot, you can't do anything. Why is that a thing you'd want? Oh, you're right, she does pick up speed if you do that. She's still slow though. It's not like she goes as fast as Sonic. Also, it doesn't matter on these slopes. She loses her speed immediately.
Hang on to that balloon. You'll be able to get out from here.
Yeah, the call stage in Mighty Number 9 fucking sucks. Women are inferior. Not in fighting games, or not.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Well, that was fun, I guess. Sonic, let's go to Twinkle Park so I can be chased by a robot. Is Mighty Number 9 that bad? Yes. It's either just boring or frustrating. That shadow doesn't look so good. Oh, it's him again. She got caught anyways. The whole level was pointless. Okay. Now you,
Now, calm down.
he's not moving at all. I think he's, oh my god. Like a fucking bird, she just tilted her head immediately.
What do you want?
Hand me the bird.
No.
Nope.
Quietly hand over the bird.
No.
No, never.
Wow, wow. Did you see her skirt lifted at the end there?
I don't need to tell you anything.
God.
You tell
Breaking
me
her
what
legs
you
all the
want.
time. Oh, her ears do that when she talks.
Not confused.
You don't even know? I know you might hurt us both. Please, Mr. Robot. Won't you help us, please?
Insufficient data. You have feelings for something you know nothing about. Illogical.
I pity you. Love is not part of your programming. You are missing something good. Hey, Birdie, come back here.
Okay, I love now. Illogical. I must do it now.
Go. Escape.
What? You sure?
If you can make stupid decisions, I can too.
It's dangerous here. Hurry. We'll be at the Mystic Ruins base soon.
You're really nice. You're different from the other robots. You've got a soft spot inside your metal frame. If you want, we can be friends, okay?
Illogical. Meaning, okay, yes, I'll do that. Fucking die! Okay. Oh, I forgot about this. I wasn't sure if it was Gamma or her who does it. Gamma has the obstacle course where you shoot the targets of it's the dolls of Sonic and Tails and Knuckles. This is the Whack-A-Mole game.
Until you get the high score. Good luck.
Yep. Well, they don't give you enough time, do they? They sure don't give you enough time, do they? Oops. Okay.
What? I can't believe this is happening!
Is that because this is programmed for 30 frames per second and they're running it at 60?
Behold the warrior feather. Now you can
The
do
warrior
spin hammer
feather?
attack. Press and hold the action button and move the directional pad in a circle.
Well, yeah, they should lock you in place, but they could also just make it that if you tilt a direction on the joystick, it hammers in that direction. Because there's 8 of these.
Go through the hot shelter and find the way out. Good luck.
I don't remember it being that insanely quick on the Dreamcast. Being able to freely move and then also you have to hit the button. Plus I could have sped this up more for that. Okay, so am I going... There's not a lift there. I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. Where do I go? Over here? No, I came from here.
Go through the hot shelter and find
I
a way
don't
out.
know which is the hot shelter. Is it this one? This was the hot shelter in the other one, wasn't it? Yep.
Hold on to the handle and turn the key to the left to open
Okay.
the door.
Pretty fun. Oh no, my shield.
Keep your balance or else you'll fall off.
Keep your balance on what? These? Oh, it's one of these. Wow, look at her shake her little butt around. That's pretty good, right?
This must be the emergency drainage switch.
I guess it must be. Okay. Well, that was me being stupid. That was me being very impatient. This level's kind of fun. Is it?
Emergency drainage switch.
Doesn't seem it. It seems like you... Are there enough of these tutorials? What are you gonna say?
It says left
Oh.
1, right 3.
One. Oh my god. Oh, fuck you. I always screwed it up because I didn't do it the right way.
Right 3.
Oh no. Well, I screwed this up because I spun it without reading that first, but now I fixed it. I would not say this level's very fun. Do I have to use one of these toilets to get out or something?